under attack.
Did not steal that one. 1-0 as so many going for the middle green camp. Taking this away also means, of course, that the Fossil won't be able to get an easy level 2. He's going to use the coil here. Ideally, you want to save that mana. Yeah. And the DK gets the XP, gets the ring. Not bad. And the Undertech is, in fact, faster. With the TeD Fiend build, you're pretty weak early. But you have a very fast tech, a very quick and strong transition into tier 3. Starbuck normally is a player who likes to rely a lot on expansions. And there are different timings that he can try to go for an expansion with. I think if he goes Shadowhunter expansion, that should be impossible to stop, I would think, with TeD Fiend build. Gridegos with the resub, thank you. It says, drink water. Yep. Very important, guys. Stay hydrated during the hot summer months. DK having a slow start, as is pretty much normal with this build. And here we go, Starbuck creeping the natural, and here we have the expansion coming very early. Way before tier 2. I like this timing. And this is one of the big downsides of TeD Fiend build. You don't have fast levels early, you don't have much aggressive potential early. I think this is a perfect choice. Go for an expansion, play fast. And I have to say I'm kind of doubting the choice here of going TeD Fiend build. Like, even against Blade Master nowadays, I don't feel like this is better. But 1-0 is a great player. Perhaps I shouldn't doubt him. We'll see if he sticks with that throughout the series. Honestly, though, I don't think he will. But we shall see. Okay, now level 2. But look at that, Decisive, level 3 already. Having the level 2 wolves so early. Also, super good against fiends, these wolves. Oh, I think the Chain Lightning was a big waste. Now he has a lot less mana to summon the wolves. Oh, and all of a sudden with the Dark Ranger here, there is... Uh-oh, there's a threat. There's a threat against this Great Hall. Fossil's out of mana. He can't resummon the wolves for a little bit. He has to get a clarity ASAP. And how quickly things can turn around. And that's a cancel. Oh, that's bad news. A moment ago it just looked so good. But the Dark Ranger shows up with a bunch of skellies, gets a few kills. And there we are. And with that expansion now cancelled and still not coming up anew,
forces are under attack.
Starbuck is starting to look in a bit of trouble. 1-0 knows he has plenty of time now. And I guess the Shadowhunter was just too late. If the Shadow had been faster, he should have been able to hold on to the expansion. That was not the case. And now 1-0 can creep super fast. With all these skellies, with his heroes and fiends. And more statues are coming. Tier 3 is approaching quickly. And Lich will also be joining soon. I'm not sure if the skellies alone will be enough to get the cancel here. Might not be enough, actually.
A town is under siege.
And now, opportunity for a catch. Maybe. Dark Ranger here by herself. If Starbuck had found her, that would have been wonderful, but nope, that did not happen. DK gets the kill. Dark Ranger creeping now close to home. Ziggurat might be a little bit late, but that shouldn't be a big concern. And now Starbuck for plan B is going to tier 3. That TC third is going to be late. And Shadowhunter plus Farseer are not good late game heroes. Not at all. They both get countered by destroyers hard. And now 1-0 is looking quite strong already. Dark Ranger solo creeping. She's gonna get level 3 here. And that's a scary level up. That level 2 Black Arrow. Very strong. Lost plus 12, okay. Well, misses. You can see how confident 1-0 is feeling. He doesn't even have a lich yet. He doesn't even have an orb yet. But he doesn't seem to be concerned. Opportunity here maybe for Starbuck to take a good fight. Takes out one fiend. Does he have another snare? Yes, he does. One at least. Destroyer morph though. Wolf's getting taken out now fairly quickly. Here comes the lich. He's got the Nova ready. DK has no mana left. Nice one of mana stealing. Prevents the next coil. Now the Headhunter's exposed. Against the right clicks and the Nova, they die very fast. And that's more skellies. And in the end, indeed, Starbuck has to back up. Still waiting for his third hero, the TC. But he's late. Very late. Eer0 with the hero lead, with supply lead. Everything seems to be in his favor. Getting more experience still. And so many skellies. So hard to fight against all these skellies. Oftentimes you have to use the stomp just to control the skeletons. But TC though finds himself in a good position. Oh, he's getting silenced. He's getting nuked. The TC might be out of the fight already. Berserkers find the kill on the destroyer. With Berserk active, they're taking a lot of damage. Good kiting. Good control so far by Starbuck. Good start into the fight. The TC now certainly seems to be dead. With low mana, TC might be able to be revived quickly. And Starbuck is doing this fairly well, I want to say. Good positioning, big arc on the Berserkers. Wow, the thing was denied somehow. And the Dark Ranger's out of mana. She can't really get skeletons too easily anymore. Coda gets up a Devour as well. Nice speed scroll, getting away from the Nova. Farseer still in a dangerous position, has to go for the heal potion. And the DPS on the Orc side doesn't seem to be that high anymore, especially if the Kodo should fall. TC is back. He's got one stomp. Oh, Fiend saved with a burrow. Definitely burrow upgrade, not too bad. No detection as it seems like the sentry belongs to the undead. Eer0 keeps pressing forward. peons inside the burrows don't seem to be much of a help. The U-Wave timing is outstanding by Starbuck, by the way. He's been playing the Shadowhunter really well. But it seems like he's just a bit too far behind this late game. There's not too many peons. It seems like, well, the peons. I'm not sure. Well, some more gonna go down here. Trying to get a catch with an ensnare. Ensnare on a destroyer into the burrows could be an easy kill. Speaking of easy kill, the TC has been having a tough time. The Raider goes down. These trades seem to be greatly in favor of 1-2-0. 15 supply lead now for him. Starbuck is also supply blocked. And Starbuck might be bleeding out right here. And then saves the TC for now. Again, good arc on these berserkers. 1-0 is repelled for now. TC still has made it to level 2. Perhaps he can at least escape. No. That is the level 4 level up with the Dark Ranger. And the GG is called. Not a bad idea. The mid-game expansion could have almost worked, but the second hero was just a little bit too late. If the Shadowhunter had been out earlier, and if the Farseer had been able to retreat from the creep camp a bit better, could have perhaps been a different story. But 1-0, despite a slow start, still makes it work. 1-0 lead for 1-0. He's of course the favorite in this one. He is currently #1 highest rated player in the ELO standings. A tough draw for Starbuck, of course. Wait a minute. Trying to join through the lobby. Okay, there we go. This could be our 4th 2-0 of the day if 1-0 is now successful here as well. For map number 2, we go on to Shallowgrave, a map pretty rarely seen. Only now in this season has been newly added to the TeD Cup, Shallowgrave and Springtime, which I'm very happy to see. These maps now making it to the pool. Starbuck is of course sticking with Orc. He has to. And we move on to map number 2. Thank you, FBLDZP, with the resub. Starbuck normally really isn't much of a Blade Master player. The way I see it in this matchup nowadays, I think Blade is better than Farseer, although ironically a little bit less reliable, because he needs levels and items. But for some player, the Farseer just suits their playstyle more in trying to either make an expansion work or trying to go for tactical plays in the mid game, maybe the early game, whereas the Blade Master is all defense. And it is the Farseer again. Wait, no Warmill? So just Farseer, Grunt, Fast Tech maybe. Okay, interesting. Farseer Grunts, normally a strat that has to be played with an expansion. Normally doesn't seem to have the potential to go toe-to-toe, one base.
A player's forces are under attack.
Comrade Wisp with the resub. Thank you. Oh! Ooh, and he denies one of the first creeps. That's always the danger, of course, with a lightning shield, especially if you're getting interfered with. That is valuable experience missing. That definitely hurts. 1-0 is creeping the natural first. He's really abusing the fact that Starbuck isn't scouting. Thanks to the Acolyte, he knows what the Farseer's up to. And that's a cool play by 1-0. That is the downside of Orc oftentimes. You have no scout, you can't properly react to read. And this is a fast level 2 for 1-0. And this means that level 3 might be pretty easy to acquire for him.
The player's forces are under attack.
Natural plus green plus orange is enough for level 3. Not the best item with the crystal ball, but he's gladly gonna take that experience. Bit of a painful lightning shield here. But doesn't seem to be the worst. Alright, Starbuck with the first play. Trying to go for some Acolyte kills. 1-0 seems to be reacting pretty fast, and with just level 1 wolves and level 1 chain lightning, this is very hard to make work. You kind of have to hope for the undead to slip a bit in concentration. The Orc tech is a lot faster though. That is the big upside of this build. It could be double Bestiary Wyvern, potentially. That was popular for a little while. I'm quite curious what this is gonna be. Oh, instant tier 3. Okay. Double Bestiary? Oh yeah. So, fast Wyvern with Envenom Spears. Oh, nice save there on the Ghoul. And that's level 3 for the DK. And that's a TP forced, I guess. Oh, Farseer just above kill threshold. Oh my god, even the grunt got surrounded. Trying to keep him blocked. Oh! Wait. Okay. Should be able to get away. What's happening on the other side? Farseer can heal. Alright. Recovery from Starbuck. That was almost a huge disaster. But no second hero yet. Where's the second hero? Has to be a TC, I think.
The player's forces are under attack.
It's being delayed a bit. Lich coming for 1-0. Also Ensnare coming. Some raiders to be added soon.
The player's forces are under attack.
Oh, do you see the grunt? I guess not. Good save. 1-0 scouting everywhere with the skellies, with the DK. And here comes the Lich. Coil Nova about to be ready. We've seen it before from Happy, how deadly that can be. It's only a Farseer still. Very unusual. The wolves almost got the last hit. But not quite. And we have guards coming as the counter to the wyvern. That's why normally we see a lot of Shadow Hunter with this play. You can hex crucial targets like gargoyles. But it's just Farseer solo. That's so strange, dude. Only Farseer. And 1-0 seems to always know where his opponent is. Oh, one wyvern. Ooh, almost died to the creeps. The wyvern at least survives, but the raider seems to be dead. Wyvern almost died to the Black Citadel. Yikes. Oh, and no heal salves anymore. Oh my god, he has to go all the way back home first. Heal up. Starbuck in big trouble.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just pure Farseer. I'm sorry that I'm sounding like a broken record here, chat, but I'm still astonished by this. Farseer solo. He gets a lot of experience now, of course. Being tier 3. Being solo hero. But in the end, it's still only a Farseer. What's the item? Flute of accuracy. That's pretty good. Heal awards 1-0 could also be quite good.
A player's forces are under attack.
And we have an Alchemist third. Popular choice against Mass Air. With the air attack, very good. And also with Acid Bomb. The Gargoyle has found his target and gets one of the Wyvern. But only one. Front goes down as well. The ghouls, of course, will have a tough time. But what about the heroes? We have a destroyer in the mix. Not sure if that's the right call, honestly. Good coil. Yeah, 1-0 is not having the easiest time dealing with all these wyvern, it seems like.
A player's forces are under attack.
But if the heroes are strong enough, sometimes the heroes can almost do it by themselves. If 1-0 gets 3 more level ups, it's going to be looking a lot more scary. Oh, reinforced defenses finished at the perfect time. So we have to come home, but it's creeping up a bit more first. Once we get close to level 5, big item here, Crocodile's Boots, terrible. Lost one of the wyvern to the creeps, that also hurts. Yep, you can see the piercing damage is very painful. Door destroyed, tower cancelled. And Starbuck is not coming home. May want to go for the counterattack, but we have 2 towers here in the main base already.
A town is under siege.
Oh, now we have the heal ward placed in the back. Actually quite helpful. Alright, Starbuck. How much damage can he do? Should be able to kill all the acolytes pretty easy. Oh, it gets one at least. Has to TP out fast. Nova. Or coil. Alright. Starbuck forces his opponent back. Lots of peons still alive. Lots of burrows still up. This wasn't the worst exchange for Starbuck. But the other heroes seem to be getting stronger much faster. The heal potion, great find for the Alchemist. And now with 3 towers ready, I think 1-0 doesn't even have to TP home anymore. Alright. Shadow Wolves. It's all about harass now. It's all about the lames for Starbuck. That's why he's making a sacrificial pit, of course. To have protection against the wolves. 2 acolyte kills. But in the meantime, 1-0 is creeping a whole lot. DK level 4, Lich level 3, Alch level 2, big level ups everywhere. Mining was delayed, but it will be resumed. And the tower is indeed looking strong. We're gonna compare the gold mines here in a moment. What's happening in the meantime? Now we have a Shadow Hunter coming.
A player's force.
And the Farseer is kind of getting close to level 6. Also walling off the back of the base. 1-0 making good adjustments here. Still not fully mining. Now, finally is. Alright. 5,600 gold against 5,050. So 550 gold difference in the mains. That's pretty meaningful. Farseer resummoning the wolves into the back. Nice play. And again, making this expensive. But 1-0 is creeping like crazy. Got so many camps. And now we got the Shade. First Shade is out, which makes dealing with all this Invis harass a lot easier. Alchemist level 3, Lich level 3, DK level 4. Now the Undead Heroes are very strong. Doesn't even have that many items, actually. And we got double Shades. One in the main, one out on the map. Now perhaps an opportunity to force a fight. Oh, could be a perfect creepjack. Perfect creepjack opportunity. He's just trying to get the item, but also the AoE is strong. Nova and Acid Bomb into the air units. And the Wyvern getting picked apart right away. Destroyer very hurt already, but there is a saving coil and there's so much mana on 1-0. Gets the next big ogre as well. Another Hood of Cunning. This Lich has plus 10 Imp and Agi. Very nice. Oh, good Chain Lightning. Starbuck is always able to find some kills on the units, but the heroes now. The heroes are the real problem. So much experience again. Oh, Nova. Just waiting for the Acid Bomb. Oh my god, all the Wyvern are stacked up. They're taking so much damage. In come the Bad Riders. They find some damage, they find some kills. Oh my god, but the next Nova. Oh, Jesus Christ. And the next Acid Bomb. Just waiting for it. Oh, so many kills. Too much. Too much death and destruction. 1-0 was raining it down on his opponent, and 1-0 stays alive. The next 2-0 of the day. This one lasted 15 minutes. Starbuck here, unfortunately, eliminated. But again, a pretty good showing. Making it into the top 8. That's something that only very few players can manage. Starbuck is now out, and we're looking for the second place finisher of the group.